Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to my channel, The Spotted Panther. And today I am going to do a twin flame sexual reading. Um, and again, this is all energy, so if I refer in gender form, such as he or she, you can basically take it how it resonates. So only you know your story. So again, take it how it resonates with you because it's all energy. And if there is something that just does not resonate, feel free to click off and find another reader that you do resonate with. If there are things within my channel that you do resonate with, feel free to give this video a like, and also feel free to subscribe if you so choose to do so. Okay, so we are going to get started with a couple of cards that I was able to get some messages from. And these messages are from your person, whether that person is a him or her, male or female. Okay, so again, if I say him and your person is a her, please feel free to swap the gender, however it connects to you or resonates with you. Okay, so the first card that came out is I am in awe of your lips. So your person seems to be into lips, and especially into your lips. I don't know if it's like the color lipstick that you wear, or if you just have sexy, your shape of your lips are very sexy. This person finds that the shape of your lips are just completely sexual to them, but they are in awe of your lips. And the next card that came out is I need more of your attention, please. So this person, the energy that I'm picking up, which would be your person, they require or they like a lot of attention. And then the next card that came up is I don't want to be a player anymore. So I'm not picking up that to be your energy, but I'm picking that to be the person that you're thinking about or the person that you're involved with. I'm picking up the energy that is your person. I'm getting the feeling that he or she is very attractive, and they know that they're very attractive, and therefore they seem to get a lot of attention from the opposite sex, and it's like since they met you and the connection that they built with you and the rapport that they built with you, they really want to give up their player card. They do not want to engage in these other relationships that they know is not going anywhere. They are completely stuck on you. The next card that came out for me is searching for a seat within your heart. So again, that goes back to what I said previously. This person, ever since they met you, they've fallen head over heels, and they do not want to engage in these other relationships, whether it's just a platonic situation, or whether it's you know, hit and go, friends with benefits, whatever the relationship is with these other people, they do not want to pursue. They are stuck on you. They want to pursue you, and they are pursuing you so much to the point where you have left a passionate mark within their heart. And this is why they are saying they are searching for a seat within your heart, because they want to stay with you. You are the person that they want in their life. And then the next card that came out is Because I Love You. And the next card that came out is I Know I Hurt You, I'm Sorry. And then the next card that came out is Let's Do It in the Early Morning by the Lake. So again, the card that came out saying they love you, that goes back to what I was saying previously. These other, you know, relationships that they have had with other people, it meant nothing to them. Once they met you, they've fallen head over heels. And the next card regarding I Know I Hurt You, I'm Sorry. I'm picking up an energy that you guys are probably not on speaking terms right now. And it was something that was said. I don't know if you said it to the person or if your person said it to you, but it was something, hurtful words that were said, and they know that they still want to try and work it out with you, and they are very sorry in the manner that the conversation took place and what was spoken within the conversation. And then this card, Let's Do It in the Early Morning by the Lake. It sounds like your person is kind of a freak. And he or she does not mind at all engaging in sexual activity in public. Like, they have no problem whatsoever having sex with you out in public. Okay? So, I'm just gonna, I mean, you can't get any clearer than that. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Okay? And let's see what else we have. Okay, so the next card that came out is I've never gotten this hard ever. So again, it goes back to this sexual energy that I'm feeling. Your person is very, very sexually attracted to you. And they, like I said, I'm picking up the energy that they have other friends that they are involved with. And I don't want to say that they're having sex with all these other people, but I do feel that they are having sex with someone else, but this person does not do it for them the way you do. And I'm not saying that you had sex with this person, with your person, but they are imagining like what it would be like, and every time they are around you, they are extremely aroused and turned on. And this is what I think is the driving force for them sexually, because they're already aroused and turned on just being in your presence. So they already know that once you guys get intimate, they already know that, because they're already like head over heels and sexually aroused just being around you. The next card that came out is Carmisha had her whole family covering up all her dirt. Okay, so this basically is a karmic. Karmisha is code name for karmic, basically. And it sounds like your person, whether it be a him or her, um, the karmic that they were dealing with basically was dogging them out. And the karmic's family was covering it all up, basically. That's the bottom line. And I'm getting an energy that what was being covered up was the fact that the karmic had someone else on the side, and his or her entire family knew of the other person, but they continued to lie for her. Like I'm getting the energy like whenever she was with or he was with the other person, and your person would go around their family, meaning the karmic family, they would cover up and say like, oh, he or she went to the store for me, they'll be back, or oh, they're at, Uncle so-and-so house, they'll be back. Like they would just cover up when they knew all along that the karmic was with their lover. So that's the energy that I'm picking up from that. And the next card that came out is lay down all my burdens. I laid down all my burdens, now what's up? So it came right out under Karmisha had her whole family covering up all her dirt. So that tells me that once your person found out that the karmic was basically doing a lot of underhanded things, they basically decided to walk away from the karmic. Hence, lay down all my burdens. And they want to know, like, what's up with you guys. Like, they want a relationship with you. Now, whether they have expressed that yet, which I don't feel they have expressed it, but this is what's going through their head. They want to build something with you because they now see that the karmic was playing them dirty the whole time. The next card that came out is so fresh and clean. You taste like pineapples. So this is not for all of you, but for a small few of you guys, you have been intimate with your person and they like the way you taste. Like they've gone down and they like the way you taste. They, I guess, are reminiscing on how clean you are down there and the fact that it tastes like a fruit, and the fruit of their obsession is pineapples. So I'm just going to leave that right there. There's no further explanation needed for that. And the last card that came out is damn, you are tight and wet. So again, this is not for a lot of people who are watching. I feel this is just for a small selected few that have already been intimate, but your person is sexually attracted to you, and not only are they sexually attracted to you, but they basically are reminiscing on the last time that you guys were sexually intimate. Like they cannot stop thinking about how wet you were when you guys engaged in the sexual activity. Like it's driving them crazy. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull a little bit more cards. Hidden Truth cards. I don't know if you can see it because it's actually in a little sleeve. But let me just take it out and then show you because you probably can't really see it right now. So this is, okay, the cards that I'm going to pull from. I'm just going to pull a few cards. Not going to go crazy. Okay, so the first card that came out is I am becoming a better person. The next card that came out is I feel you leaving me behind. The next card that came out is the timing just wasn't right for us. And then the next card, final card, is it's time for me to heal now. So I'm getting the feeling that your person is feeling like the timing wasn't right when you guys first encountered one another. And I'm getting the energy, the reason they felt that way is because they had a lot of healing to do. So they knew that you are a gem. They know that you're way better than any of their other concubines. I'm just going to say it like that. So therefore, they could not come to you in the condition that they were because they knew they would cause so much hurt and pain to the point where they would not even be able to come back because they had a lot of healing to do. They were basically toxic, whether that was a high level toxic, but they were toxic. And when they walked away because they knew they had to heal, they felt like you were leaving them behind. You were going to move on. I'm getting the energy that this person feels like you actually moved on, like you actually are with someone else. That's the energy that I'm picking up. That may not be true, but this is the energy that I'm picking up, that this person is feeling as if you've already moved on with someone else. And then the last card that came out is I'm becoming a better person. And I feel like they are becoming a better person because they took time to heal. They took time to heal because they knew if they didn't heal, they wouldn't have been right for you. The timing was not right. And they knew that you definitely would have walked away to the point where they would not have been able to even been friends. I'm picking up the energy that this person cares so much about you that they are even willing to settle for friendship. They don't want to settle for friendship. They would rather have you in their life as a romantic partner. But if they had to basically, if it came down to it and you said, hey, I don't want you in my life as a romantic partner, they would settle for friendship because this person cares greatly and deeply for you. Okay, so we're going to just pull more cards. Okay, so the next card that came out is you speak to me through music. So your person enjoys um, listening to music, and this is what keeps them calm. This is what um, this is when they think about you the most. I'm feeling like when they are listening to music, whether that's when they're in their house, cleaning up, or when they're in their car headed to work or wherever, they're listening to music, and the entire time they hear the song, but they're really thinking about you the entire time. And then the next card that came out is I'm starting to understand our connection. So you probably question, does this person even know I'm their twin flame? Like, you probably said that to yourself a few times, and the answer is yes. Yes, your person, they understand the connection that you guys have. They understand that you are their twin flame, and they are your twin flame. They understand the special connection that you guys have. The next card that came out is I will wait for a sign from you. So it goes back to what I said earlier. This person really wants to be with you. They want to come forward and, rekindle the relationship, rekindle the bond, but they're a little nervous. But they do want to come back and approach you. So they are basically trying to wait for a sign um, from you, so that they will know that it's safe to come back. And a lot of times with twin flames, when you start seeing different signs, um, like for me, and not to get personal, but really quick, for me, I know when my twin flame was um, coming out of isolation, and he was coming back, I started seeing his last name a lot all over the place. I started seeing 1111, but I started seeing his last name on different street signs. Like, I would go to one town, and while I'm driving, I would see, like, let's say his name was Jones, his last name was Jones. It's not, but let's just say it was. I would see a street named Jones Street, and then I would go around the corner, and it would be like a store, and it would be Jones Department Store. And then I would go to the next town, and I would see another street, Jones Parkway, or Jones Avenue, or whatever. So that's when I knew, like, oh my goodness, like, I've lived here all my life, and I've gone to this town, and I've gone to this town, but I've never noticed, this particular street. And so I started realizing that, okay, and then, that's the sign. And it's other signs. That's not the only sign, but I'm just giving you an example of, twin flames. This, will fill the signs. You'll feel it energetically, and also different signs you'll see, and you'll just know. And I knew that. I was like, okay, he's probably gonna call me, and he did. After we had stopped talking for like maybe 3-4 months, no, actually longer. It was like 6 months. And then just out of the blue, he called me. He actually first contacted me through social media, and then he actually called me. So this is the same thing with this card. I feel like he will feel when you are calm, and he feels safe, or she, because like I said, this is all energy, so take it how it resonates. The next card that I pulled is I wonder if you are happy without me. So this goes back to earlier what I said. This person cares a great deal about you, and when you guys had, your verbal confrontation, and you guys, went your own way, parted ways, I should say. This person still loves you. They still love you, and they are thinking about you all the time, and they wonder if you're happy. They're nervous. They're wondering if they come back, or should they stay away? If you're already happy and moved on, or if they should come back. The next card is we need to let each other go. So I don't feel like this is the person's current energy. I don't. I feel like this was the energy they were in before they got healed, before they even started the healing process. Um, I feel like before they started their healing process, they felt like they needed to let the connection go because, like I said, they knew that had they tried to build a bond or a relationship, I should say, with you before they healed, they knew that they had a lot of toxic waves, and they knew they would have just destroyed the whole union. So during that time, they were feeling like they wanted to just, like just let everything go, like just let you go about your business. So that is the messages that I got from your person, your twin flame. And like I said, whether it's a him or her, you take it how it resonates. And the last card that I'm going to pull from is going to be this sexual magic. Um, and I'm just going to pull a few cards. I am getting a lot of like hot energy from your person. I'm getting like your person is thinking about you a lot, and they are like very vivid sexual. I'm getting like a burning, hot, warm, sexual. So I feel like they're really thinking about you sexually a lot. So we're gonna pull from okay. Okay. So the first card that came out, yeah, your person is definitely your person is definitely fantasizing a lot about you. Um, I almost feel like your person, and I'm gonna say he, but like I said, it's all energy. So if your person is a she, just flip the gender. But I feel like your person, um, he likes to be on top. He likes for his mate or whatever, um, his partner, he likes for his partner to be on her back, and he wants to be on top. He likes to be on top. And in this picture, I don't know if you can see, but he's on top of her. And I don't know if you use like a scented shampoo or if it's your conditioner, but I'm getting the energy that and like a vivid, like he likes to smell your hair, or maybe it's just he likes how you wear your hair. Um, but I don't know if you can see it, but in this picture, his nose is like he's smelling her hair. But yeah, your person, he fantasizes about you on the bottom and him on top. And I think he likes, I think I'm getting the energy that it makes him feel more in control. He's very masculine, so he wants to be the one to control, um, have more control of the thrusting. Um, him, being able to, push your legs open and go in and out at the speed he wants to go. And then this card came up next, and again, um, he's on top. He's on top. And I feel like your person is very passionate also. It's not like a wham bam thank you ma'am bye I'm out. With your person, he really really wants to really take his time and be tender with you, because in this picture, he's on top of her, but um, he still has his clothes on and he's kissing her. Now her top is off, so that tells me like I feel like he's going to give you a lot of foreplay and really make sure that you are taken care of first before he just, you know, gets his pleasure. So he's very passionate. And over to the side, it shows that it looks like he was feeding her some kind of finger food. So it's like he's very romantic as well as passionate. And I don't know if you can see how he's kissing her, but he's like very passionate about. He's even holding her hand, and it's not. It doesn't look like in a rough way. It looks like in a tender way. Okay. So yeah, and then the next card that came up is once again, he's in like a dominating position, and your person, and that goes back to what I said, is it's like he wants to please you. Like even there, he's kissing on her neck, he's caressing her breast, and then his other hand is down towards her vagina, like he's rubbing on her vagina. So it's like I said, he really wants to make sure that he takes care of you sexually, like all your needs. He wants to make sure that your needs are met before, you know, he meets his or you meet his needs. And again, it's this one is like more sensual. He's passionate, but he's more sensual, and she is obviously enjoying it because if you look at her face, she's like an ecstasy, and then she has her arms wrapped around his head, like don't stop. Um, the next card that came out is now this card that came out to me, I'm almost getting the feeling that it's almost a naughty feeling. Like to me, I'm getting the feeling like he wants to not hurt you, but he wants to be a little rough when you guys engage in sexual activity. He wants to kind of like just rip your clothes off and throw you on the bed and just like thrust it inside of you. Um, and I'm also getting, with this card, I'm getting the feeling like there are like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I know how that sounds, but it's like he is a passionate, romantic, um, gentle person when making love, but there are like aspects of him where at times he can get a little rough. Not rough to the point where he's like hurting you, but like just a little rough. I don't know if that makes sense. And that's what I'm getting from this picture. And that's the reason why there's like two, almost like two people in the picture, like a split personality. Like one minute he's passionate and the next minute he's like, he's like a whole nother person. So don't know if you can see the person and how he's thrusting himself inside of her. And then the next card that came out, this card, what the energy that I'm picking up on this card is, it's almost like foreplay before you guys get intimate. Like she is pouring oil on his body, like she's gonna massage him first, and he's gonna massage her. But that's the energy that I'm picking up, and he's lovingly looking up at her, like with anticipation, like I can't wait, you know. The next card that came out, um, now this is a weird one because I'm picking up an energy of almost like him wanting to have a sexual, like his sexual fantasy is to do something with you outside somewhere, like under the moonlight, by the ocean, you know, like somewhere very public, but at the same time private. I don't know if that makes any sense. Um, yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Like, he wants to engage in sexual activity with you, but he wants it to be in a public place, but maybe like a secluded area, like out in public, but somewhere kind of secluded, like under the moon, or, you know, by a river or a waterfall, you know, it's something to do with water, and maybe on the beach, because you see the sand, you see the crab. Um, so it's definitely like has to do with outside. And the last card is almost like a card of completion, you know. Um, in this card, he's gently kissing the woman. She's gently kissing him back while holding his head, with the palm of her hand. The sun is shining down on them. You see the nice, pretty flowers in the background. In the front, you see a beautiful fruit basket. So it's almost like they went on a picnic. And again, I'm getting that energy that he likes to do it out in public, because this is obviously outside, because you have the sun shining down on them, and in the background you see the flowers, the bushes, the flowers. So, excuse me. So yeah, he definitely likes to get a little bit freaky. It's like you guys could have gone on a picnic, and then all of a sudden he starts caressing you and kissing on you and rubbing on you, and the next thing you know, you guys are like behind a bush, um, and you're both stark naked. So yeah, he definitely, is passionate, but he definitely wants to take it to that next level where he wants to experiment with you, and do a couple things outside. Um, and it's like he doesn't care. It's like you're his. He's like, I don't care who looks. You're mine. I want you. Let's do it. So that's what I got for the sexual twin flame reading. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that, if you did enjoy it, you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, and if you feel connected with this reading, I would also ask that you subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for tuning in. I know that you could have been doing a million and one things, so I do not take it for granted that you clicked on my video. and I appreciate it, and I thank you so much. And I will just say ta ta for now.